just took a shower. Once again, I'm heading home, but I'm satisfied to the bone, like so many times before. You had me begging for more. Now I'm running home with her. When it's you I prefer. She's got paper on me. She's got papers on me. And I'm getting tired of sneaking in, lying about where I've been. How long can this go on? Pretending to love someone who just don't turn me on. And every time I taste your sweet, sweet lips, I make up my mind to abandon the ship. Man, oh man, she's cramping my style. I look in her face and see your sweet smile, but she's got papers on me. She's got papers on me. Oh. What is she getting out of it? You're taking every look. Hey, y'all. Y'all know that song long. Yes, Richard. Hey, Miss Tina. How are you, love bug? How are you, love bug? Okay, y'all. I'm finna speak. Okay? Because, again, I'm a member. And it's bullshit. And I have to agree for those that are coming in. Y'all come on in. Come on in. Don't just sit out there in the bush, y'all, because I ain't got shit for y'all. I ain't got nothing for y'all to drink. I ain't got nothing for y'all to smoke. I ain't got nothing for y'all to do. So come on down here in this chat. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Because you know what? This is the KJ community. And when people get called out on their fuckery, that's the one thing that we are consistent on. We call each other out on our fuckery. But this is some different type of fuckery. Because people are being accused for being moles. There are no moles. Okay? I feel a certain type of way. Most definitely because I am a member. And I pay my $4.99. But I didn't pay my $4.99 to be lied to for a play. We know that shit wasn't no motherfucking play. That was the truth. What the play is what you're trying to do to us right now. And it's totally all the way fucked up. All the way fucked up. $314.37 motherfucking cent is what you owe your members, especially if you have 63 of them. And out of 63 members, you didn't identify not one. Now, before I say anything or before I get started, I do not want to be a part of anybody's marriage being broken up, having issues, because again, we human and we have those problems. We have those issues. Married people have issues. We fight, we argue. But what a married woman will not do And I hope that a married man will not do. Hello, Miss Anti-Jeffrey McCray. What it do, boo-boo? What a real woman would not do for a play to find a mole is say her husband is a thief. What a real woman who has a husband to find a play will not get on social media and call her husband a liar, wouldn't call her husband a thief, wouldn't say that he has small man parts. That's not what a woman would do when you're trying to find a mole. That's not a play. Now, I don't know if you guys remember way back in the day when I did a play. I did a play. That's a play. What I did, y'all probably remember, I had Miss Faith, I had AIM, I had a few people up on the panel, right? And I said that I was going at somebody. I was going to go at AIM, right? That whole live and Drop came up there. Once that live ended, I told my people that was a play. There's a difference. That wasn't a play. That was a flat out lie. Flat out fucking lie. And again, like I said in my upload, I don't pay to get lied to. Click on anybody's that we know are habitual liars within the community. We get that shit for free. We get that shit for free. We don't have to pay to be lied to. And then you have supporters that fuck with you so hard that you don't even understand where they're coming from. See, I don't have an emotional investment in this at all. I have a financial investment, and I do want my motherfucking money back. Why? Because I paid for a whole fucking month. But to shut your channel down for what? Because you still didn't find your mole. And I'm listening to Sakina. I just got done. And you still couldn't come up with the fact that what you did was foul. And I have to agree with Faith. It was fucked completely all the way up because of the people that really, 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 truly mess with you. Let's also put into account that Bam has been crucified for far less. And to this day, still being crucified for far less. Hey, Kayla. Hey, 45. But I read in the chat that and what really kind of got me a little bit heated, y'all, was the fact that you have people within chats calling your members lovely idiots. You have other people claiming that it's your supporters and your subscribers' fault that you do what you do. It's not your subscribers' fault. It's not the members' fault that you get out here and lie. It's obvious when people are lying. I don't listen to LTG for the truth. I don't. But when she did come out on that very first live, I felt that. Because again, woman to woman, women to women, we all know what that shit fucking feels like if someone is cheating on us. We all know what the fuck that shit feels like when we are hurt. And so we try to gravitate and get some support going on. I know that this woman has lied through the back of her ass, all up and through there. Everyone knows this. Again, I didn't subscribe to Lovely for the truth, but I didn't pay for a membership for a lie. Now, on John Frank's behalf, for this live that he did for Lovely, on Sakina's, not the live he did for her, but what he said to her on Sakina's live, should be a prime example for all of us to not jump into shock-infested waters, okay? Because clearly, it's not what is needed. John jumped out there and got what he got because he jumped out prematurely. But my question is, when John jumped out, he should have been told it was a fucking play. Hey, Flaw, baby girl, Rich Flip Flop. The mole theory came after the fact she knew she put live and listed so people can share while she bashed her husband. It's the embarrassment that she felt is when she went for the mole theory. I feel you, Rich Flip Flop, but I don't even think she was embarrassed. I believe LTG knows exactly what she did, and she knew exactly what was going to happen. Now, why she hid her channel? Because again, I don't think she took that channel down. I think that channel is still around. It's just a matter of time, matter of days, matter of weeks before she comes back up, because she's the type of person that is not going to be able to, with her anxiety, to hear people criticizing what she did. I don't give a fuck about what she did. What I give a fuck about is how she did it and who she did it to. I have no feeling about what she did to King James if he doesn't. Okay? That's their marriage. I'm not going to get involved in it, but I'm going to get involved in the fact that I'm talking about the members. I'm talking about the members, because members have been thrown under the bus. Out of 63 members, we ain't found no mole. And then I'm hearing people say, Bam's the mole. How can that be possible? There is no fucking mole. Lovely's her own mole. Okay? Point blank, period. It's not Mama Chosen's fault. It's not Money Boy Trey's fault. It's not Michi's fault. It's not no one's fault who's come out here to speak out against this shit, because this is what needs to happen. This is what needs to happen. Certain people, and I'm going to even say, Myron gets thrown on the cross a lot, but he continues to do what he do. It's not about us calling the bullshit out, because at the end of the day, tomorrow or 24 hours later, it's going to continue. The same behavior, the same bullshit. It's just the fact that you got to let people know that we don't fall for the okie doke. I'm not falling for the okie doke, and I don't appreciate being lied to when I had to pay you $4.99 for it. Now, good afternoon, Mama Cynthia. The only people who should be upset is the members. Everyone else, fact, flawed. Because I haven't, and I don't expect members to come out, especially members who don't go live. So me, I'm going to take it upon myself, and I'm going to speak for the members. Because I know how y'all feel. I really know how y'all feel, the ones that are 100 fucking with her. I know. That's a hard ass thing to hear. When somebody that you really, really, really care about, hey, Miss Carla, baby girl. Somebody that you really, really care about is going through some shit, and you want to help. And then you get your ass and you put yourself out on the line, and now you look like an asshole. The live was unlisted, according to Rich Flip Flopper. So that means no member, including myself, put shit out. This is YouTube. It's going to get out regardless. And when it does, just like my Carla Bay said in Sakina's chat, once it hits the YouTube streets, it's fair game. Now, there are some that will go live and clown the situation. And there are some that's going to go live and tell you exactly how it is. And then there are some that's going to go live and tell you how they feel. And this is how I fucking feel. I'm not cool with it. I don't like people being taken advantage of. And I don't like people being lied to. And money, it doesn't matter what it was, 99 cents, $3.99, $4.99, $5.99. That $5.99 for me could have went on a pack of motherfucking cigarettes. That $5.99 for me could have went on my date. That $5.99 could have put food in my dog's bowl. I'm fucking hot. I'm heated. And then to hear it was a play, and I don't give a fuck about what y'all think. You shouldn't. You are absolutely fucking right, because it's clear you don't. And that's what's fucked up. But what's even more fucked up, I don't think anybody within this community is shocked to hear that LTG does not give a fuck about what we feel or how we think. Because you threw your own husband under the freaking bus. This man has been ran over now. He's mincemeat now. We got another Carly fucking Russell. I don't understand why it's such a big deal that the link was shared when other channel holder members' only lives have been played. I'm only here. I feel you. And you know what? We all know that everybody runs plays. Right, Rich Flip Flopper, who is? But you know what bothered me more, y'all? Is the fact that you could care less. You could care less. You've done so much, lovely, to other folk. But you, when it happens to you, all the explanations that you were given, people have been calling your people for so long, has nothing to do with what you claim was happening. You're still 63 members, no one found the mole. Anybody. Foreplay. King James' mama was lied on, right? You said your husband stole things from his mom. Your children, foreplay, were lied on. You claim he was charging people for haircuts. You claim your daughter gave him clippers. You claim he wanted your daughter to help pay for rims. 2 women. One we know as Dana. Ain't that fucked up? We don't know this woman, but we know her name, and we know she got red hair, and we know she work at Walmart. We all know how this community is. If Faith is in here, hello, Miss Faith, I don't see you. But 2 women. Dana. We know Dana. We know there's only a certain amount of Walmarts in the Leesville. We all know how this community go down. I feel sorry for her. I feel sorry for those 2 women who have, according to you, now have nothing to do with nothing. But you call her a fucking fat ass bitch, and you knew he was fucking her. Came out of your mouth, lovely. Came out of your mouth. You claim foreplay that the sister left you a text message saying that he's no longer allowed in her home because he steals. But that was a play. Was your dad a part of that play when he called you and said that he talked to James? Was that part of the play? And the Google photos. Now, you said that those photos were Google photos, but when you were asked about those photos, you claimed that the only Google photo was of the woman in her underwear. All you got to do is Google photo search. And me, I'm sorry, I did a Google photo search and I didn't find it. You turned the camera deliberately so that all of those people that were in that live at that particular time, again, I have to say thank you to Money Boy Trey, because I wouldn't have seen all the rest of these things that happened. Didn't even know about it. I felt bad because she was going through some shit, me being a woman, me also going through some shit with my marriage, but I'm working my marriage out. And I didn't get on this motherfucker and say nothing subversive about my husband other than the fact that he's a narcissist. I didn't share any else of our situations or our issues with this tube for play. And then you're pissed off at Meech. Why? See, I'm more disappointed, not in LTG, because Lovely's going to do what we all expect Lovely to do. But what I didn't expect, but then I do, now I'm sounding like Myron, for King James to come up here and say that it was a play because of the things that happened to their families. Things have happened to Mama Cynthia's family. Things have happened to Carla's family. Things have happened to my family. Things have happened to Sakina's family. Things have happened to so many people's families. That's a lie, and you're using that as an excuse to do what the fuck you did. What you did is what you meant to do. What happened is what was meant to happen. And us talking about it right now because Lovely, no matter what you say or how you may think or feel about it, you like the attention, whether it's positive or not. When Anita was on your panel, being very respectful, mind you, that should have been a time you should have said, hey, that's a play. You could have threw that right in Anita's face. Hey, that's a fucking play. And now you all in your fifis about it. That's how you run a play. I call BS. He also said she was in the right, right. So there is no excuse for King James either. And for him to say that he was disappointed in some of the people, that says something about it. But at the same time, let's look at it on the flip side. We already know that the wife could care less about the husband. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We already know that. For you to even take out all of this time and all of this energy with all of these lies on top of lies because you claim you are a good storyteller, girl, bye, because your story was just as bad as the books you write. And that ain't no shade. That's just the goddamn truth. Hey, Miss Bam. Hi, my blue hair beauty. How are you? I know you sitting back here, girl. Bam. I already know. I know you over there just a kiki, ha ha, a tee with this shit. But again, Bam has been glued, sacrificed, thrown to the wolves, held upside down by her toes and shit for far less. For far less. But she also held herself accountable. And all this time while you're on a panel, LTG, with, I would say, at least 2 of your real riders, and that's Sakina and John Frank. And you still, at that particular moment, couldn't get the audacity and the balls to tell the fucking truth. That's a fucking lie. A lie, a lie, a lie, lie, lie. And you just like that Carly bitch. You put shit on your husband and he feels that it's okay because, again, there was a mole. Bam ain't there no more. There was no mole. And I think, again, everybody that paid your money to be in that membership should feel offended because she's throwing it on us. She's blaming it on the people who pay her monthly. I don't like to just give away my motherfucking money. If I want to hear a story, I can click on YouTube and listen to an audio book. If I want to listen to a script, I can go watch a play. But I don't want to be played. And again, you still don't give a fuck. No, Flaw, she wasn't. She wasn't. But again, I'm not angry, but I am offended. Yes, 4-5. I'm highly offended. I'm offended, and let me tell y'all why. I went through a lot of shit with Lovely. We all have. A lot of us have. All of us has gone through some shit. We've been talked about. We've been discussed. We've been picked at. We've been all that shit. But it's easy to put shit aside just for one moment to see, okay, all that shit is fuckery and bullshit. I want to support another woman. I even gave Lovely money for her anniversary. Not this one coming up, but I think the last one coming up, because at that time, it was people again attacking her marriage, and I felt a certain type of way. So I wanted to support in that way. But it's fucked up. I got an email from YouTube saying my membership has been paused, but I have the option to request a full refund because I don't care about it. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. I just stopped my payment and it won't be no motherfucking mo. You can't blame Bam for this shit. This was god awful and damn sure wasn't no damn fact, to bless. Yes. In the first video, she talked for almost an hour. And then at the end, she said there's a troll. So the first video wasn't about no damn mo. You know what? She did. She did. And she also got a message that popped up on her phone that was saying something about a membership when she was showing her husband taking out his couch. Hey, Miss Sakina. But okay, Free Bird, you had dates and you had time stamps. You knew exactly when your husband put out those photos, what date he put them out, and what time he put them out. And then for a play, when you were speaking about what the sister said, you wanted to be verbatimly correct. You wanted to be verbatimly correct, so you read that motherfucker. So not only did you embarrass your husband by saying that his sister called him a thief, you put the business out on blast. I don't think you love your husband, Lovely. I don't think you're capable of love. I don't think you're capable of love. I don't think it's in you. You had people ride for your mofo, arguing and fighting and scratching and fucking clawing for you. But you don't give a fuck. It don't matter if y'all want to believe it or not. Y'all ain't got to believe it. Me and my man is good. And you know what? We know that's not the truth. But what's so even more sad is for King James to still jump on a panel to make you look good. Now, until y'all actually come out and say what the real is and why y'all felt y'all had to do this shit, this is fuckery bullshit at its best. And ain't nobody going, ain't nobody buying it, ain't nobody having it. Why is that only certain people get such outrage and others don't? If you don't stand up for something, you fall for any motherfucking thing. Are y'all going to continue to support LTG? You're going to go to the rest of the lives? Because now you know it is solidified. It's solidified she is a liar. We've already known it. But those of you who are half woke, I just heard the premiere Money Boy Trey put up, and she did reference her husband, Teen. She did say he took the Wi-Fi box, and she did say he stole from his mom, amongst other things. So it's no defense. Fact to bless. Because just like Carla said, if this was a play, you could have done it without adding all that extra shit. That extra shit was the goddamn truth. Question is does Dana know? Because you was adamant that he was moving in with a bitch. And I know, we all know, when we put emphasis on that bitch word, we for real, for real. We mad. Oh, I got to get petty real quick. Money Boy Trey was showing his premiere today. Now, refresh my recollection, peoples. When the hurricane popped off, did Lovely not say that they had moved into a home, a house? I mean, I just want to make sure. Because the photo that you showed to prove your play showed that you still are in the same position that you were in the beginning. I didn't see no beautiful home. I saw a roof that looked like it had wooden rafters. It seemed to me that the only thing different from the trailer that you were in is the color paint. But here, that's either here nor there. But if you're married and you guys bought something together, why are you asking for your keys? Why would he give you your keys? Why would you even have the audacity to say, give me my keys? See, Eric and I, my husband and I, regardless of the fact that we're dealing with our issues, we love each other. We care about each other. And the apartment that we are in today, we are both on the lease. So there is no way that anybody's leaving a key any motherfucking where. But again, that's either here nor there. It's the little things for me. It's the little things for me. But you got 130K cash for a new trailer. That, again, you, Lovely, say he's not on the name. His name is not on it, and he's not going to be the one when you claim he say to get the fuck out. He don't want to go through that. So he's going and getting his own place. Not only that, she said he was borrowing money from her daughter and he was trying to get, yeah, Bams, I was about to get to that. Yes, the rims and the clippers that she didn't know nothing about. The money that was being loaned, she know nothing about. Now, John Frank said to you and your husband on Sakina's panel, swear on your kids. Now, I would never, ever advise anyone who was knowingly lying to swear on their children. Don't do it. Don't do it. Even if you're telling the truth, do not swear on your children. People have a fucked up thing of doing that shit on here. Don't do that. Y'all lie too motherfucking much. And if you're telling the truth today, you may be motherfucking telling a lie tomorrow. Don't swear on your goddamn kids. Carla. Yes. Yes. Why not? When LTG goes on attack on everybody else, it's cancel everybody else. It's get mad at everybody else. Everybody should be persecuted for doing things to her in retaliation of what she's done to someone else. Tip the tat. But this one right here, Lovely, you got to take the L on it because it was nobody's fault but yours. Nobody's fault but yours. But you won't swear on your children. Absolutely not. Don't do that shit. But you will lie on them. No. You added your children in your play. So was the children the truth? Does King James charge your children to cut their hair? Again, it's the little things for me. Not that big shit. The little things for me. You wouldn't swear on your children. You wouldn't even swear on yourselves that this was a fucking play. But you added people within this fucking lie. So in my opinion, and the way I see it in my perspective, you lied. You never ever came up with a clear explanation of why you went on this long soliloquy, why you had to go live numerous occasions, why you had to respond to Mama Chosen. You didn't have to. If you were running a play, you didn't even have to do that response. We all know that you and Mama Chosen don't like each other, and we know Mama Chosen gonna do what Mama Chosen do, but you made Mama Chosen look real good. You lost. You took an L. You took an L. And you need to accept it. And like people are saying, if you just come out here and tell the goddamn truth, I don't think nobody will believe you if you did. And let me just say, nobody is mad at their marriage status. I far want to support their marriage, but we are upset that you went this far for a lie. She lied and disgraced her husband and his family. Yes, Too Blessed. And again, you know what? It shows that some people do have some type of emotion. It does show that some people who go into these chats really, really care about the people that y'all watch. And that some of you guys are invested, that it hurts you. I can do nothing but respect y'all for your hearts. But I want to tell y'all this. After a while, y'all, especially you Too Blessed and Bonnie and a lot of y'all that wear your hearts on your sleeves for some of your people that you support, babies, I think y'all, honestly, you need to save your hearts and your love for yourselves. Because it's clear that LTG ain't going to come out on a limb for y'all. It was obvious with me when she said that shit to John. One question, Lovely. Why is it cool when y'all do it, but it's a problem? Yes, fam. The thing that gets me, she has no emotions or morals. And I've seen it from the start. It's a mental illness. And she wants everybody else to get mental health. See, it was a little sly little remark that you made about, oh, if y'all need mental health, if I triggered some of y'all. If I triggered, nobody's triggered. Not to that point. No one's triggered. People are offended. People are angry. People are pissed because they pay you. I don't think it would be a problem if it was just a regular live. And I think that's where you're missing the point. You're missing the point. Me, I'm coming off of a membership part. I'm coming from the membership area. I'm not emotionally invested in Lovely, and I'm not emotionally invested in their marriage. That part of this, I don't give a fuck. If King James wants to continue with that, like that song say, hey, she got the papers, do what it do. But at the back of his mind, he reminiscing of somebody else. This is not the first time, Lovely, that you insinuated that your husband was cheating on you. But again, I'm not in that marriage. The ladies in the chat are not in that marriage. I hope to God and pray, like I wrote on your comment. I hope y'all work this shit out. But at the same time, y'all are toxic towards each other. Somebody has to be the yin to the motherfucking yang. But King James, you sat there on those couches, bruh, and you listened to your wife with all these landish lies, and you added to these lies, and you also contributed. And therefore, respect as a man can no longer be given. Everybody wants to be angry at Myron. It's the same motherfucking thing. You cannot sit there in the midst of someone doing bullshit and then act as if it's not your fault, it's not your problem, it is what it is, and we did it to find a mole. All of that. To say you were about to be arrested? I knew you were real mad, and you know when I knew it was for real is when that goddamn internet clicked the fuck off. He was all motherfucking bitches and hoes and motherfuckers. And that was part of a play. I don't think it's us, your members, nor do I think it's the subscribers, nor do I think it's the people that watch you in the bushes that need the mental help, Lovely. You have needed the mental help for a very, very, very long time. And again, this is not no diss. It's the fucking truth. I do not know what happened in your life, Lovely, that you would think or you would feel that this particular lie that you put out 4 times, this has all been 4 fucking videos. And you sat there and you feel as if that's cool. It's not. It's not cool. It's not right. And again, you gave no real explanation. People calling your people and people calling his people and all that shit, it's been done before he came, and it's going to be done after he leaves. $314.37. If you have 63 goddamn members, that's what the fuck you got in a month. $314.37 motherfucking cent. It's a lot of fucking money. That's some groceries, goddamn it. That's something that us and the other people in your membership paid. Sounds real huge when you add it all up together. But again, if I want to get lied to, I'll go into Myron's chat. If I want to get lied to, I'll go into anybody else's chat that's just a habitual liar on this motherfucker. But I'm not paying for it. Storytelling. And you're a good actress. Really? Well, I don't think no one liked this movie. And I think everybody needs to go to the box office and get your goddamn ticket and go watch something the fuck else. Sakina, baby, you did good yesterday. You did good yesterday. But she lied right there, right to your avatar. Can't say lie to you to the face. Lied to you right at the avatar. She don't give a fuck. She don't give a fuck. And that's what's fucked up. Because in my opinion, LTG has done way worse to everybody than what anybody has done to her. And for you not to be told it was a play, you, of all people should have been told it was a motherfucking play. Was Sakina. When John jumped his ass out, he should have been told it was a motherfucking play. But to turn around and play the semantics, well, I didn't ask you to jump out there for me, but you didn't stop it either. I'm one of those who has a heart for people. This really messed me up. This type of thing is unacceptable. My heart and prayers goes out to those that are affected. Yeah. For all of y'all who, we've all been affected. Some of us have been, like I said, affected because I'm just offended. I'm just offended at the fact that you have no remorse about what the fuck you've done to the people that really fuck with you. I don't give a fuck about my money. I can stop my membership and it is what it is. You played on our face. You played on our emotion. You played on our heartstring. And that's what's not cool. Because people who really go through shit, again, I got to turn it back to the Carly Russell shit. You got people going out here lying and shit. And then you get upset when you get caught. And then you want to blame it on everybody else when it's not everybody else's fault. Like I say, I got to agree with Miss Faith and what she said, because what she said was a goddamn fact. It made motherfucking sense, and yet we still couldn't get it. What's good, money boy? Be careful while you're driving, Sandy. Y'all know LTG would throw anyone under the bus, including family. There's no heart there. In fact, Mama, she been doing this shit since the beginning of time. Again, I am not shocked that Lovely lied. Again, she is a liar. You get what you get from a liar. But what you don't get, or what you don't expect, is for a motherfucker who get caught in the goddamn lie to say it was a motherfucking play. Ain't no goddamn play. The play was what you trying to do right now. You're playing your goddamn self. You're playing. Hey, anybody know if Dana got that apology yet? Did Miss Dana get the goddamn apology? That's who I fucking feel bad for. Again, I'm a woman. I'm a black woman. And that ain't fucking cool. You don't know nothing about this woman. But you knew for a fact that he was fucking your husband. You knew that. You were animate about it. But now, nah. And then that's a Google photo. And when Sakina asked you about the Google photo, you just said one photo was a Google photo. When I could think you were speaking that the majority of the photos that you showed were Google photos. You were so adamant when you showed your husband in his little pose. Hey, I ain't get it. Whose photos was this? I ain't get it, James. Baby. And then you still continue to lie. We already know you're not spending $130K on no trailer. Now, I did look, because I was listening to Money Boy, and I'm like, well, let me see if there's any 130K trailers in Leesville. I didn't see none in Leesville. I didn't see no 130Ks in Leesville. And then the 130Ks that I did see, I will say they're very nice. But we all know, Lovely, that if you got to get $5.99 from us, and a lot of us, you ain't rocking, you ain't balling, you ain't balling like that. We as a member, I as a member am happy, lovely, that you can buy you and your husband 3 meals with our membership money. I'm glad that y'all can eat with our membership money, but yet you feel you don't owe a real explanation for the fucking lie that you put out on here on on your husband, the lies that you just said to us. It's fucked up. But again, I want to give a shout out to Money Boy because I wouldn't have known. Wouldn't even have known. And then the fact that you pretty much fucked us at the end of the day because we don't even get our full month. Can you at least go live and give us a full fucking month? I don't get it. I don't understand. You put joy through the fucking ringer. Did you get the ring back? Did you get a ring back? Did you get a ring back? You went at Money Boy. You went at Money Boy's child. Yeah, you did. You did. And you know you did. It just takes time. Hey, when that motherfucking stingray come up and bite your ass and stab you in the motherfucking chest, it's just a matter of time before you fall the fuck out. But it is what it is, right, y'all? It is what the fuck it is. I want to know how y'all feel. And I know Money Boy got a premiere coming up, but if anybody want to hit my link real quick, by all means, y'all can. I want to know how y'all actually, like, I feel bad for y'all. I don't feel bad for myself. You know what I'm saying? Because again, I'm not emotionally invested. It's just fucked up. It really the fuck is. I feel bad for Mama Terry, who's been attacked on her behalf. Yeah, but Joy also schemed and lied about that. Well, you know what, Kayla? Yeah, we know, but not to this extent. No, Kayla. She didn't come out here and put out no falsehoods on Money Boy, I don't think. And I pretty much don't think that Money Boy put out any falsehood on Joy. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know who that chick was that was on my Sakina's panel, but baby, that ain't how this fucking. Hey, are y'all doing the YouTube shuffle on Lovely right now? As it should be. Y'all always want to cancel somebody. It's always cancel. But the ones that really need to be canceled, it never fucking happens. I don't think nobody should be voiceless out in these goddamn streets. Absolutely not. But when you knowingly lie to a motherfucker, baby, you need to say some shit about it. Hey, 3000. I don't even want to tell you how it bothered me as a man. I'm not hurt, but I do feel some type of way because it made me feel bad for her situation. But then try to play me stupid to say, that's what it is. That's what it is. I'll drop it again, my Sakina. That is what it is. To play us for fucking stupid. To say it's a goddamn play. When we all know it fucking wasn't. Right. Here go the link, Sakina. The shuffle always involves the same people. Am I wrong? Nope. You are absolutely right. With a few new sprinkled in. Mm-hmm. Always the same people. You are absolutely right. Absolutely right. It's a fucked up situation when you feel like you got to go to such extremes to
Hey, Miss Deb. Good afternoon.
Hey, good afternoon, baby girl. How are you?
I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. I'm good. It just kind of messed me up the first day. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday, it kind of messed me up because my supporters. I don't have followers. I have supporters. But those people who have supported me from day one, they you got to look at it like my supporters go over to see her and her
Mm-hmm.
supporters come to see me, right? So
Right.
those people who have been with me from day one, and the reason why they're over there is because of me. Those are the people. It's like looking in your kid's face when when not calling my people kids, but it's like it made me feel like my children are looking at me in disappointment because of something. I can't say because I didn't have anything to do with it,
Mm-hmm.
but they were led over there because of me.
Right.
So it's like now, you know, like Dre, he's like they feel stupid. We
Mm-hmm.
all do.
Yeah.
There's no other way to or words to put there. We feel stupid
Mm-hmm.
because when you hear other people in these YouTube streets talking about it, like it's a truth. We look
Yeah.
dumb.
Yeah. And then you have people that's writing in the chat saying that the subscribers are idiots, the members are stupid. You know what I'm
And we
saying?
got the
And we can't
well,
be held accountable for what the subscriber, I mean the channel holder does and says.
and we
And
got to eat that. We had to eat that.
yeah, and we have to
We
eat.
had to eat that. And like I said, for me, when I'm watching these different people who's doing these lives and they're saying this stuff, like they're stupid. We are.
Hmm.
We are. You understand what I'm saying? And it's like you got to accept the truth. The worst lie you tell is the one that you tell to yourself.
Hmm.
So to be honest with yourself, yeah, we are stupid at this point because of a simple fact. A lot of it's about loyalty.
Right.
It's about honor and it's about trust. All that was lost in one fucking day.
Hmm. And the thing
I
about it, with you guys especially, you provided her with that honesty, you provided her with that loyalty, and you provided her with that trust, regardless of her past history, right? So
right.
it will make y'all feel even worse because y'all already know who she is. But I don't think y'all were ready or thought that she would get to this point and then play in the face of y'all after y'all gave everything to her.
No. I did. I
So
would never have thought in a million years. Now, if you're going to, my thing is this: if you're going to do a play, if that's what y'all want to call it here on YouTube, because like I said, up north, you when you play somebody, you played them. You knew exactly what you were going to do, and a play is basically manipulating of the somebody's fucking mind.
yeah.
Period. So when it was done up. When it was done, it's like, wait a minute, you go listen to what Money Boy Trey is playing. It's like, hold on, I didn't catch this part of it
Mhm.
because I came in at the end of those lives. They were about to get off or whatever the case may be. I take my lazy ass back to go back and recap shit. No, not I didn't. So
Mhm.
it was like a lot of shit that I did miss. I'm out here enjoying my summer, so I'm not sitting at no table arguing with nobody all day. But it's shit that I miss, and it's like when it hits you and when your people are coming to you like, yo, this shit got me in my feelings, blah, blah, blah. I gotta stand up for them.
Right.
I have to stand up for
Exactly.
them too.
Mhm.
So,
Because
at this
clearly she's not. And what she said to y'all on that panel was just like disgraceful as fuck. Like you got you and John up there like, trying to get her to see y'all's point of view. She just totally ignores it. That empty ass I'm sorry. And then to turn around and say, well, y'all need mental help or y'all triggered. Like
yeah,
it's
that was kind of
totally
like that.
not. Yeah.
Those were the parts that were very offensive because of the simple fact, like, again, like a lot of, like you said earlier, a lot of women have been through abusive situations. We have been through situations where our man done cheated on us and we still stayed with the nigga. You understand what I'm saying? So a lot of us felt, it was a, that feeling and that hurt that
Yeah.
that was in her voice. That if that was acting, that was some damn good acting, okay? But it was what I heard in her voice. As a
Yeah.
woman, I've heard that before. You know that sound of that hurt. So it was like, damn, I've been through that. I understand what she's going through right now. And I can't believe in my wildest dreams that he would do this to her. So I'm going to support her because of the simple fact she is hurting right now. You understand what I'm saying? We are, at the time that it happened, I'm saying to myself, we already know that YouTube is going to have a ball with this. Don't worry about that. You just focus on supporting her and being there with her because she's going through some difficult shit right now.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I'm thinking.
And
But
this,
when
to come out and say that it was a play, is not going to make it any better.
exactly,
It's not going to make it any better. And like
it made me
everybody
feel
said,
it
I'm
made
sorry.
me
Go
it
ahead.
made me feel like, well, damn, uh, 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 something like this. It could have been something. It could have been something totally different, totally different. And
Yeah.
like I said, I I started getting angry because of a simple fact. It is the thoughts that I was having towards James. A
I
thief,
heard you
an
say that.
adulteress, a liar, a womanizer, a this, a that. I didn't verbally say it, but these are thoughts that I had. And like I said, not everybody sits up here and pray or ask for forgiveness for the shit that they did knowingly or unknowingly. I do. Because I know at the end of the day, we're going to die. So these thoughts that I had about him, I had to get on my rug and ask for forgiveness.
Yeah. Because that was a wasted prayer. It was a wasted prayer. And I definitely felt it because, I tell you guys as much as I want to tell you. I don't tell you everything. But yeah, I felt her a little bit because again, Eric and I were separated for a while. He finally moved down here to Texas with me, but it doesn't mean that we're good. We still a marriage is a work in progress. You got to work on that shit every single day.
Yep.
24 hours a day. You got to work on that shit. And it does not make it better when you bring YouTube or social media into your bedroom. Does not work when you bring it into your marriage. And it definitely ain't going to work when you come out here and say that your husband's a liar, he a thief, he got a little Vienna sausage, he's stealing, he's taking out loans, he done dropped you off the fucking internet, he done tried to get you arrested. What?
It just made him look like a scumbag.
Exactly. And me, I can get to a point, and I think all women, do you automatically want to bash the man? It's just automatic. It's just like what you said. We as women, we gravitate to that shit. But when we find out it's a lie, then it's a whole totally different thing because you didn't play it in our face and you wasted the time that we had to try to make you feel strong, to make you feel better.
Mm-mm.
And that's just not right, especially to people who are really, really close to you. It's not right.
Yeah. Well, like
It
I
ain't.
said, I didn't know anything about no play. Like far as marital stuff, me and her never really got into marital stuff or anything like that. Things that like far as with people since still messing with her kids' business. She told me about that the other day or whatever the case may be. But to go in depth with this play or this is about to happen, this is that and the third. No,
Yeah, and none of that
yeah.
had to do anything with her goddamn kids. And it had nothing to do with nothing. It was her and him, period. And the fact that you put your children in this shit. People have been talking about your kids for the longest. They talked about everybody's kids. And, these children have nothing to do with none of this shit.
Mm-mm.
Nothing to do with
They
none of
don't.
this shit. Lovely, you brought your kids to YouTube. And your actions are going to continue to have people go at. The best thing to do about the Facebook is to lock it the fuck down.
To be honest,
I
it
ain't
ain't
had
shit that.
nobody within the YouTube community after my Facebook got into it's locked. Lock it the fuck down. You ain't got to worry about people coming in here. And another thing, I was talking to my husband about this too, y'all. And it's just like what Bam just said. If it's a lie, is it a scam? Because money
Yeah.
was taken.
If it's a lie, it's a scam, and that's what it
A
was
lie
said.
is a
Whenever whenever we did whatever we did, it was put out there. It's a lie. It's a scam.
scam.
You know,
And
I, I,
you
I
got
honestly,
membership money.
I started. I was hurt like every time she would be like, oh, well, they're doing this to my kids, and they're doing this to my family, and I literally was sitting there trying to gather my thoughts of like, are you not remembering what you did to my family? Are you not remembering what you did to my kids? Are you like my, when I said what happened for us with my daughter and all this type of stuff, that was made out of what do you call it? That was made out of a court show.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was made out of a court show.
That's your
So
daughter right
when
there and everything. Yeah.
yeah, my daughter, because it got listen, because it got to a point to where my kids uh my kids' Facebook, my mom Facebook, their stuff had got exposed. So my thing was let them know what's going on in case one of these people from YouTube go over in their inboxes or whatever the case may be and start fucking with them because we know eventually that's what's going to happen. So I let them know what was going on. And
Right.
they wanted to come up on YouTube like, yo, we don't even know you, blah blah blah. What is all this for? What is the extent of all of it is for,
Mhm.
so it's just like one of them things. I don't like to go there because again I have PTSD, but it's just like shit that she kept saying last night was like, well, what about the people
Right.
you're just harping on they did this to my family, they're doing this to my family. And like I said, everything that you did to other people is coming back. And right now, nobody is going to have no remorse nobody is going to have no sympathy, remorse, or nothing.
Right.
Nobody is not going to have that.
And technically, where's the sympathy coming from if it's a play? So even though we know it's not a play, the play is what she's trying to do now.
I stuck in there with her.
Up.
Like I said, I stuck it in with her because I know that I played a part. I came out here and I told her business first, but it was just her business that I told.
Hmm.
I didn't go to an extent of, going to. I didn't go to certain extents until it was done to me.
Hmm.
Until it was done to me. But
Right.
until this day, my mom's Facebook or anything with my mom is still being stalked by motherfucking 2300.
Right.
Still being stalked by daughter, still being because of what was put out here for about me.
Hmm.
I'm still dealing with shit backfire to this day from that fucking black ugly bitch every day
Yeah.
since 2019, from my daughter being raped, all that. This woman gets all that.
Yeah. That woman's disgusting. She's just disgusting. But it's just like Mama Cynthia said. She brought her whole life, you know, knowing she would get a reaction, negatively or positively. Like I said in the beginning of the live, LTG knew exactly what she was doing when this mole supposedly put out an unlisted video, because the video was unlisted. So therefore, if you put in an unlisted video, anybody can get that link and watch it. So if the numbers, according to her, are 130 something, 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 then yeah. If it was put out unlisted, you have a lot of people watching it before you catch it. But,
Well,
you
I
know,
don't know
I feel like you
who.
guys, especially you guys, you two blessed 3000, Mama Terry, Tina, those of y'all who are in that girl's chat faithfully.
Well, sometimes you have to wear
I
that.
felt like y'all were just done foul. And James, I can't. I respected him as a man. I still respect him as a man. He's a man. But I just can't respect the actions of him. I can't understand why he is cool with being called all these names and being lied on for what?
I
It's a,
don't that part. I don't know. Like I
right.
said,
I just, my husband, if we didn't have problems, we would probably have a problem now. If he was to click on this YouTube and hear me saying my husband this and my husband that, it
when I
would
went
be no
off,
more working out shit.
I did when me and Big Red back in January, what the end of 2018 or the end of 2018 or 19, the end of 2018, when me and Big Red went through our thing, and I was hurt. And I came up here and yeah, he did this that was real.
Hmm.
That was real.
Hmm. Yeah,
It was real. It
very
wasn't
real.
anything that was, you know, played with it. That shit was real. And I was told by my members, not my members, my supporters, take that shit down.
Hmm.
Take it down.
And that was the right thing for them to say to you, right? Because it's just not right. You just don't do that to your husband. You
But when
take a
you're
vow with
hurting,
your husband. It's just like,
when
all
you're
right.
hurting and you're angry, yeah, when you're hurting and you're angry, you ain't even in your right state of mind.
Mhm. And you know what? When my husband and I started going through our shit, I didn't bring it to YouTube, but I brought it to people that I talk to, that I can trust on YouTube. And to this day, it ain't came out. And I respect them so much for that. That's real support. You know what I'm saying? Support that we get in our chats, that's good. But your real friends, your real supporters are the ones that you can talk to at the middle of the night and tell them your shit. And you ain't got to worry about it. If you just got to vent. But venting is fine, but not putting out a blatant lie. You know what I'm saying? It's just not right. But I didn't want to be on here too long, y'all. I'm going to go look at a car today.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
and
I got a live set up because people need the people. I'll talk about it over on my chat.
yeah,
Let me go get my
yeah.
weed and shit like that.
Because
But
I hope I can be there with you because like I said, I don't have any emotion and investment in this, so it's not something that I can get like, with. It's just the fact that I felt bad, I felt offended, and I felt like, okay, I'm paying you to get lied on, and then technically you're throwing all your members under the bus. Technically, you're saying that those of us who pay you are the ones doing this fuckery to you, and that's not the
yeah,
case.
I'm not doing no fuckery. I
That's
don't, I'm not
And
doing
then
no
you
fuckery.
claim that other people was in on this with you. I would love to know the other folk that knew that you were lying on this shit. I would truly, truly love to know who the fuck those people are. Because it's people like that, if that's even fucking true. Because any other time, Lovely has no problem dropping a name, especially if it's going to make her look better.
Yeah, and
So,
she'll say she can't hold water, but
yeah.
she holding this
But she's
water.
holding that. She's holding that though. So again, I believe that's a fucking lie. That shit ain't true. Ain't no people know about that play, but according to Nunya, hey, I don't know if KK know or not. I don't fucking know. But it's fucked up. But I'm gonna end this live because again, I'm trying to figure out why people do the things they fucking do. All I'm gonna say to y'all is this: watch your hearts and watch your emotions and stop wasting your love on people that just clearly are to the point where they don't give a fuck. And if they throw their family under the bus, and if they can come out here and throw their husbands under the bus, they will throw y'all under the bus. Don't expect no refuge. And don't expect no remorse from a person who doesn't have it. I don't think, like I said, I don't think Lovey's capable of true, honest love. And that's something that she has to work in within herself. But I'm done with her. I tried my best, but again, I have to pull away from people. When I know you officially are a liar, you done put it out there. Nah, I can't fuck with that. That's just me. So for those of you who may continue to want to be around her, that's on y'all. But remember, everything she say is not true. From now on, the credibility is shot. It should have been shot with all the other shit she got caught up in. But this one, uh-uh. Sometimes enough is a motherfucking enough. And just like everybody calls for everybody else's head and everybody else get called out and put out on the guillotine, Somebody need to move over and let her get a spot because now it's her turn. That's just how I feel. Only thing about it is I don't feel enough. I don't think enough is being said about it. But as long as
But people, listen, Money Boy Trey over there doing his lives and his
yeah, that's why I want
premieres,
to
and
end this. Yeah, I want to end this.
Nietzsche is doing hers, and Mama Chosen and them. I'm pretty sure they're gonna come out and do. Well,
Mhm.
I don't know. They might do, another live, but people are talking about it. And
And I think
again,
Reckless is coming. I think Reckless is going to do a live tomorrow. So yeah, everybody, those of you who feel a certain type of way, don't hide your feelings. If you don't want to go live and speak it, let her know that shit in the chat, especially those of y'all who really fucked with her. Because I heard in y'all, those of you, I heard how upset Bonnie was.
yeah,
And
yeah.
taking advantage of good people who don't want to see your flaws. Y'all babies, open up y'all eyes, okay? It's a lot of shit going on in this motherfucking world. And y'all don't need to be boggled down or tied down to an internet person who is not going to be there for y'all emotionally and not care enough about y'all to say, hey, okay, we fucked up. We really not together, but we didn't want, however the fuck you gonna clean it up.
I wasn't even looking for an apology. I wasn't even looking for an apology.
Oh
What
no,
I was looking
not
for
the
her to say,
explanation, but the
yeah,
explanation at this point would
what
be
I
null and void.
what I was looking for her to say was I was wrong.
No,
But
I
when you
never
say you're wrong, you're holding yourself accountable. I wasn't looking for an apology. I was looking for, listen, I was wrong. It was fucked up what I did. And I was looking for this mode, but I was wrong. Still admitting to your wrong. You understand what I'm saying? Not making it like, oh well, this person did this and that. We listen. We
have
already know that a lot of people did shit on YouTube, but you have to focus on what you did.
right. And
What
you
you
know what?
did.
She's not going to do that. And that's what, like I say, hey, Lovely may be a narcissist. I don't know. I'm not a psychiatrist, but a narcissist will never admit they're wrong. They will pass the buck as much as they possibly can and look at you as if you're the one that's fucked up and that you did something to them. That is how, and I can speak it because again, my husband is getting his treatment. He's going to see his psychiatrist for his narcissistic ways, and I too am trying to deal with it and learn how to handle that. But a narcissist is never, even if you bring it to them, even if they hear it, they goddamn self, they will find a way to turn that shit back on you and make you feel like you are attacking them. And you have to learn how to deal with that. But that's what I feel Lovely is. She's not a great storyteller. She's a great liar. And that's the fucking difference. So I'm going to get up out of here. I will be in your live, Sakina. I'm going to look at my car by 6. So
Well,
hopefully,
congratulations. Yeah, I already got it set up.
okay.
It's it's a recap from Mo's video. It's nothing bad or
Oh,
anything like
okay.
that, but it goes coincide with what's going on because people say shit, and it's like at the end of the day, nobody knows how can I say, nobody knows at this point and at this moment where anybody's state of mind or how they are really feeling. Okay, yeah, we've been through this or we've been through that. Sometimes it's like this is the nail in the coffin. Like, come on.
Yep. Yeah, that definitely
We
nail in the coffin.
we got beat, we got beat. It was a lot of damage that was done out on these streets. And yeah, I did forgive her because, again, like I said, I played a part in what happened. So I take my responsibility, but I didn't know that it was going to go to the extent that it
Yeah,
went
but you
to.
didn't, you know what? You didn't play your part in none of this part. You were being a friend.
No, not this. Not
Yeah,
this.
okay. Okay. All right.
Not this.
And like Money Boy Trey said, she lied on her kids, James' sisters' kids, and his clients to find a mole, and she still didn't find it because there is not a mole. She's the fucking mole. She's
God.
moly herself.
Well, I'm about to get down. I'm gonna go over here and start mine up. And
All right. Thanks for
oh,
coming up, babe.
this is a real weed blower.
Oh, fuck are you too? Yeah. You gotta get that
Thank you.
fucking weed. Yes, baby. All
Thank
right.
you
I
for
will
having me.
see your live, okay? Thanks for coming up. All right, y'all. I want to thank y'all for coming up. My butt got to get ready, and I want to run over to Money Boy Trey so I can catch the rest of his premiere. I want to thank you, y'all, for coming up. Hey, Sandra, where you been, girl? I missed you. How are you, hun? I love your new avatar. I like that. Money Boy Trey, what up, bruh? Too blessed. There's a clip in that upload Trey put up towards the end where she says she doesn't care about them all. You know what? I heard her when she said too blessed and Sakina's live yesterday that she not even looking no damn more. So you done all this shit and then you just give up. You don't seem like a quitter to me, but hey, when you get caught in your fuckery, you just go hide in the shadows and you listen and you wait. But again, I don't believe LTG is done. I think she's going to sit back and wait. She's going to get all her upsetness and get mad and come back out here. I believe that. I really do. So I want to thank y'all for coming through. Okay. Again, lovely. You owe motherfuckers $300 and $314.37 goddamn cent. Because what the fuck you did was a scam in my eyes. You got money. If it's a lie, it's a scam, right? Hey, you said it. So y'all have a great day. Enjoying the fact I just turned 60 and Sandra, happy birthday, my sweet love. Beautiful 60 years on this wonderful earth. Wonderful for you. I'm so happy for you. Happy birthday. Everybody say happy birthday to Sandra before we get out of here. I love y'all. Respect y'all. Again, it is what it is on these YouTube streets. Protect yourselves. Protect your Facebooks. Protect your families. Protect your goddamn kids because you know how it go down on these streets. And it ain't nobody else's fault outside of your own if your family continues to be attacked. You have ways to protect yourselves. Okay? A lie is a lie. A person that comes out here and just deliberately lie, that's demonic as fuck. And they don't give a fuck about how you feel. Me personally, I wouldn't give a fuck about how they feel. And I don't. All right? King James, bruh, you need to get it together. Okay? So we're going to go out and we're going to go ahead and finish with our song. Okay? Let's go. You're getting all my love and then some, leaving her just across. And like it was, doesn't she know it's you that I love? Girl, you're more than just some brown out wine and dine. You're the sweet little thing, the sweet little thing, the sweet little thing that's always on my mind. Always on my mind. Girl, you always on my mind. But she's got these papers on me. And she won't set me free. I never should have got the game, but I found out about you too late. What am I gonna do about that, babe? Oh, yeah, babe. Well, what have we here? I know you thought I was all the way on my job by now. Well, I forgot my sweater and I'm on my way back and I started thinking, this show been acting strange, man. And what is this I hear when I walk up to my bathroom door? You singing about some other woman. Let me tell you something, Mr. Looks So Good. From now on, this house is where you used to live. My. Don't we look pretty in that suit my money bought? You better come on downstairs and have
I'm not exactly sure about what you're doing, but I know you're doing something. I gave you the best years of my life, trying to be a good mother and a good wife. I made you what you are. You hear me? I paid the house notes. I put you through school. I paid for that pretty car you ride your woman all rim round in. Now, if I can't be number one, I will not be number two unless I want to be. And right now, I'm in no mood to be number two. That's right, I got papers on you. And you do understand, my dear, that you must pay me to be free. That's what I said. You're going to pay me for my years and my tears, but all my wasted years. And I know being with me hurts you. And I mean, you don't dig me anymore, but I'm hurting too. And you can tell that Dizzy Broad, you know, the one you singing about, the miss sweet little thing that's always on your mind, that I'm not letting you out of this unless you buy me out. I'm not going through no more hard times or bad times, because I can do bad all by myself. All by myself. Yeah, I got papers on you. But now I'm throwing them in the trash can of my memory. Now take your little albums and your little raggedy components that never work, and you can scan. You hear me? Just use my life up, use my body up, use all my time up.
So there it is, y'all. So y'all have a good day. Have a wonderful day. Go on over there and listen to Money Boy Trey. And I will talk to y'all soon. All right? Peace.